They say age is just a number, but in reality it's a good indicator of when an NBA player has reached its peak and will go nowhere but downhill. A number of the league's biggest names are still effective players, but the superstar level we're used to seeing, it's gone for good. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we present 10 NBA stars who are no longer superstars. Andre Iguodala. Here's an interesting fact, kids. Andre Iguodala has only been named to one All-Star game in his life. So why do you treat him like a big name? Because he was the 2015 NBA Finals MVP? Because he's been part of the Golden State Warriors' quest to become a dynasty? In his Philadelphia 76ers days, Iguodala was posting double-digit points and over 5 rebounds per game. Now he's playing a reduced role. As such, his stats have dropped significantly. He's a good role player, but no longer a superstar. Derrick Rose. The 2011 MVP and 3-time All-Star has obviously been slowed down with knee injuries, but D-Rose still put up very nice numbers with the New York Knicks, reminding us he still has a bit left to give. But let's be honest, Rose is no longer that franchise game-changer he once was. If he were, the Knicks would have kept him in the Big Apple long-term. Rose joined the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2017-18, but he was traded to the Jazz at the deadline and released before eventually signing with the T-Wolves. All signs that he is clearly no longer a superstar. You have to feel bad for the guy. Tony Parker. Greg Popovich is one of the greatest head coaches in history. He's been able to keep the San Antonio Spurs dominance going, even with one of his cornerstone players slowing down. Parker, a 4-time NBA champion with the Spurs, has been a great mentor for the younger players. The 6-time All-Star has not been his usual self for a few years, though. Age and injuries have piled up, and Popovich has turned to Kawhi Leonard and LaMarcus Aldridge more and more. Parker is still effective, but a superstar? Nah, not anymore. Al Horford. Does Horford make the Boston Celtics better? Without a doubt. He's a reason they're primed to make some noise in the East for years to come. But let's not get carried away here. Horford is still great defensively, but his scoring has gone down gradually throughout the last few years. Same with his field goal shooting percentage and rebounding. Horford may have been named to his 4th All-Star game in 2016, but he's not actually a superstar anymore. Don't live in the past. He hasn't been a true star for a while now. Marc Gasol. He's still a productive player, don't get us wrong, but the 2013 Defensive Player of the Year made a name for himself with just that, defense. Gasol continues to put more wear and tear on his body. As he approaches his mid-30s, Gasol's become less capable of matching up against big superstars. And as the supporting cast of the Memphis Grizzlies gradually gets worse, Gasol finds himself unable to carry this team the way he once did. Still an impact player, just not that franchise superstar anymore. Dwight Howard. This one's easy. Why did he go from Orlando to the LA Lakers to Houston to Atlanta to Charlotte? Because he's not exactly wanted. Because he's not exactly a superstar anymore. Next, Manu Ginobili. Much like Tony Parker, 4-time NBA champion, Manu Ginobili really hasn't been a star player for a while now. He flourishes as a role player and mentor for the younger Spurs. Remember, Ginobili hasn't been named to an All-Star game since 2011. His points per game averages are nowhere close to double digits anymore. He's still a very deadly shooter from downtown. That makes him effective, but no longer a superstar. Pau Gasol. You gotta respect Gasol for his work ethic and never give up attitude. He may have a couple of years left as a pro, but the All-Star years ended a while ago. The 2-time NBA champion hit a sharp decline in his first year with the San Antonio Spurs. His production will likely continue to go down from here on out. We love how he works in the Spurs system, but Gasol has had to play less minutes and play in the system instead of doing his thing and showing off his individual skills. As the stats and minutes go down, it's clear he's on his last ropes in the NBA. But hey, it's been a heck of a career. But just don't think he's winning you your fantasy basketball league anymore. Dwyane Wade. His knees have betrayed him, but Dwyane Wade will have no issue getting into the Basketball Hall of Fame one day. Not at all. Wade made a questionable call in leaving the Miami Heat in 2016. They were an ideal fit, and he was perfect in their system. His tenure with the Chicago Bulls was forgettable, and he was the disappointment we figured he'd be in Cleveland. And now he's back on the Heat. Wade has averaged 20-plus points per game since the 2013-14 season. His rebound numbers have dwindled significantly too. It all adds up to a guy no longer being a superstar. Dirk Nowitzki. This one is kind of easy and obvious. Dirk Nowitzki is one of the top NBA players of his era. An NBA championship, 2007 league MVP, and 13 All-Star appearances are nothing to scoff at. But let's be real, folks. He's a household name, but no longer a true game changer for the Dallas Mavericks, who've become one of the worst teams in all of basketball. The last time Dirk averaged over 20 points per game, LeBron James was still with Miami. Dirk's going to the Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility, but less minutes equals less impact and less production. The Mavericks know he's slowing down. They're just being nice and letting him play until he's ready to retire. What other NBA stars are no longer superstars? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any ideas for cool videos, let us know down there too. You never know, we might do them and give you a shout out. If you like the video, then show us by clicking the like button down below. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed yet, now's a great time to do that for more cool videos every single day. See you next time.